Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Cosmoteer. In the last episode, we did nothing that we had planned to do, which had been to... Am I, like, stuck here? Okay, there we go. You all right there, ship? All right. All good. Come over here. Where we were going to play with a bunch of ship design stuff, but we ran into some issues where we were having a hard time getting the right material for certain things. We might have to work on manufacturing our diamonds, or just more regularly buying them when we see them. And then also unlocking some blueprints. And with the station where we're at, we couldn't get all the blueprints, but I feel very strongly that our home station over here, the Malala station, did I actually click the jump? I'm not certain that I did. Game? Why did you... Why am I temporarily running out of control points? Oh, because no one's operating the bridge. Because maybe priorities are a little bit wonky. Okay, we need to buy some more crew. Okay, now I'm locked in at least. As I pause. Yeah, look at this! Some of our priorities here... I think the ship design probably set the operators. Hang on a sec. We're going to revert, and then I'll have to remember to also bring up my sensor array. I mean, maybe we'll just do 8-7, but it's a little annoying. Like, I'm hoping... I think it's under propulsion. Yeah, they're all set to a double 10, but I'm assuming the standard crew hadn't been set that on the blueprint we brought in. All right. Let's have a little chit-chat with Malala Station. Aren't there more blueprint categories? Maybe I'm just getting confused with the blueprint categories on our ship. But no, where's the railgun accelerators? Maybe they were never available here. Now that we're in a safer system, I could go and decide to build another, like, mining or manufacturing ship. But I am very confused. We do have the blueprints for at least one ship if we can buy enough diamonds. But you don't have any. Actually, no, you have 6. Do I not have inventory space? I do not. Okay, well, then let's deal with that first. Let's sell off a little bit of steel. I mean, several stacks of steel. And then we'll buy all your diamonds. Did you get more diamonds delivered? I mean, maybe if I just parked here. Or maybe you generate some on your own. That's entirely possible. Actually, you do have a few more there. Oh, I thought you did. Maybe I must be reading this as a 1, but I thought this has gone up for a little bit. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay. What if we didn't focus on a combat ship? Because again, we are in a safe system right now. If we looked in the civilian ones, so the high cost civilian was a blockade runner. Thrusters, no. I mean, I feel like these are more like NPC ships than anything we'd actually like to use. Maybe, what about on the design content? Well, no, that's not really, not organized by behavior. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure any of these are meant to be mining things. The loomer is still missing a blueprint. Okay, let me do this. Let me turn off that. I can always upload this again. What I can do is I can turn everything off. We can build the ship. Then what I can do is I can reload the blueprint, turning these things on later. So at least they're not going to mess with things on my ship. So yeah, you are missing... I'm assuming, because it's in red. Also, no tri-steel. Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe it was something else. It's the mine and missile launcher that's missing. And probably the material from another thing, but that does give me something. Okay, I think both those parts were available. Mine and missile launcher. We have missile launchers. Proximity mines. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to spend... We're going to unlock all the weapons. Tempted to unlock literally everything. Well, the manufacturing is quite expensive. Factory. Mine factory. We might have to get some tri-steel going. In fact, I'm going to buy the diamond one as well. Okay. There we go. But we don't have enough tri-steel. Okay. So then the plan, does it become my ship? The ugly miner. I got my maybe ore processor. Oh yeah, the idea here is was a standalone little brick. Maybe we do that. I build a new ship. Let's put it a little further away. Hopefully it minimizes the likeliness that it gets whacked by stuff. If I go and load my maybe ore processor into here and say okay. So you can see it's got the steel smelter, the hypercoil factory, the coil factory. But let's say I remove, is it R? Let's say I remove these factories. And instead, we specify tri-steel. Just consumes titanium. And then... Okay, hold on. I thought this said it consumed titanium as well when I looked at it. It says carbon. Okay. Let's not bother with anything else right now. I don't have enough cash to buy everything I'm missing. And also needed titanium. Now I don't have enough cash, but for other reasons. Like, we don't have the titanium failure, but I did spend too much cash. But I might be able to sell some things to make that work out. Not 100% sure about that. So yeah, the unidentified ship still exists, at least it did a second ago. Whether it still does, I don't know. Let me sell all my Hyperium. That's still not going to be enough. All my ammo. That's definitely still not going to be enough, but it'll give us room to work. I don't know if we needed any of this. Probably we don't need the enriched uranium, actually, and that will give me enough cash. Although I'm still going to need to mine stuff. I'm actually wondering if there might still be some threats in this system. Okay, here's the plan now. I'm going to do a path through this system to make sure there are no more active threats. We've got, the only missions we've got are eliminate these capitals, which we're not going to worry about. Turn off blueprint mode, discard. I'm going to remove that. Maybe I'll leave the others because I'm not as concerned about any real danger. Go, you pick up. And bracket. I'm going to sell the steel still for just raw space. There's a good chance we'll find something to blow up. Okay. Let's go. So I'm going to do around this zone here, which is the asteroid belt radius, and places where we'd want to mine. It'd be great if we found some titanium, which may or may not be all that prevalent in the system. That could also be part of the problem. Oh, there's some there. I mean, I guess I can leave a pin. Maybe. I mean, in theory, carbon as well is a thing. But yeah, I can keep going for copper just for cash as well. We might be fine here. I did do a pretty good job of clearing this out at the Cabal base, but yeah, I'm not going to go and attack them and start crap. Oh, you just realized I'm quite far from the mic, too. Sorry, my bad. Okay. I mean, so far so good. I guess, oh, I am timed 8 speed. It's a little slower to navigate the asteroids because our ship keeps having to move around. Limited vision there. I'm happy we got the sensor array anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to engage. Oh, there is some more try there, which might be worth marking. And the Control M is very hard to do with the left hand. And I'm betting there may be more prevalent of higher end materials in other systems. Is this just some debris? Oh, it's asteroid debris. Okay. Well, we can still pick up whatever random trash, surface stuff might be here for us to process. Okay. Everyone's back in. Good. Oh, tritanium. Done. Okay, it feels pretty free of threats. Actually, what I might want to do... Oh, perfect. There's a huge clump of them. I was going to say, I'm out of the Hyperion for the drive, the jumps. So I might want to mine a little bit just so I can get back to the other station a little faster. Oh, I guess there's nothing on the surface there. There's a big one. There we go. Get a little bit more. You know what? We're nearly done the circle. I should probably do it just for safety. In which case I don't need to worry about picking up the rest of the Hyperion. I probably missed some tritanium along the way here. Really limited vision. Really limited. You know what? Let's go and check this unknown signal. It could be a baddie, although it's far enough away from our mining operations that I'm not too worried. But while we're still in our combat ship... Oh, no, just a jump point. All right. And then we're not worried about that. Jump. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Autosave. So. Now. I mean, we do want to build... Why not F2? I know F1 is my ship. That has been selected. How do I... Okay, that is this ship now. Yeah, which just needs raw money. Okay. Click back on this one. Build. Load. The Ugly Miner Mark 1. Which won't have enough crew beds, but I can still load it. Won't be able to build it. But I think I'm still going to want to embiggen this somewhat here. I'm not going to worry about the point defense systems in any way whatsoever. So we're going to add a barracks over here. Why are you invalid? Insufficient processors? That's not why it's invalid, though. Oh. Oh, there's a... Sorry, I didn't realize I was operating in a no-go area right there. Okay. Not enough beds. There. Now we have more than enough beds, although not enough processors. Again, I kind of wish you could start the production on everything other than processor shortage. Steel smelters, coil factory. Maybe I... Actually, let's not worry about the steel processor. I'm going to remove you. That didn't actually save us a processor. Hypercoil used a bunch. Okay. Well, again, I don't technically need the processors, because in theory, the whole thing is coming home and putting it there. We might just go with lots of extra storage. And you know what? I'm going to remove these guns. No laser blaster. No point defense system. I'm going to double up on the laser mining. Yeah. Where is that? Was it not in this category? I mean, oh. Anyways, I was going to say, oh, it's not a weapon. That's fair, but no, it's just wrong category altogether. Clear that, clear that. These doors are in a... Oh, I was going to say they're in a dumb place, but no, I probably can't put a door there. So, you know what? We will go and just do that. so the crew can reach it. Okay, so we can mine faster. We've got extra storage capacity. We can technically make coils, so we may as well. All right, make it so. And yeah, it would be great to do partial builds over here. We don't have enough storage capacity to pick up everything we've got now, but I can just slap more storage in. Oh, it's still building too, so. No, it definitely did run out. Okay. This is a terrible design, but that's okay. Remove. As long as it can reach. Go. I think we were being pressed against here for a second. There we go. Lots of space again. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I don't think anyone can reach this thing. That's okay. It's just a point defense beam, which we don't care about anyway. Because we're assuming 0 threats, which may be stupid, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. And yeah, you don't have any raw copper right now. That's fine. But what I would like to do... I wonder... Oh! I can make it so this one. Okay. I guess we freed up enough material from our other ship. See, it says F1, unnamed ship. Is F1 only ever our primary vessel? And yes, I said vessel. Ship, not ship editor. Game? Wonder if there's a button to cycle between your ships? Aim, launch. View controls. Like, I'm kind of expect a ship management button. There's formations, control groups. Yeah, okay. Oh, maybe it never got assigned. Maybe, hang on. If I select this and I shift F2, F1, F2, no. I mean, F1 is definitely there. Maybe because it's not pilotable? Quarter squads. Roster. Can I transfer crew? I had assumed I could transfer crew between ships. Transfer crew resources. Yeah, is there another way to get there? There's manage resources. It's got the same thing. Unnamed ship. Let's just send 10 crew over. So this ship is now technically operational. Shift F2. Control F2? Oh, was it control? Maybe it was control that whole time. Okay. There you go. So we've got people living here. They've got a tri-steel smelter, so they're looking for titanium, which we don't currently have. That's fine. I could dump more stuff just to clear up some territory on my current ship, but... Okay, let's go to one of our tri-steel marked areas. Anyway, we might just be mining things in general. Go, bring this into focus. Zap, 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 zap. I don't think I can move modules between ships. Oh no, but I can tear it down on one, get the raw parts back, and then build it on the other. Okay, let's just test this out. So my idea is, I come over to this ship, which, well, I was going to say, I could put a, oh, no, we're leaving someone behind. Oh, I think they might have died. Nope, there they are. Come on board. Okay. And I'm not at my crew capacity over here, so we could do that. Let's say we could put a hyperspace beacon on this, but it's by the space station, so I can always just hyperspace beacon to this. I don't think I've got a hyperspace jump on this vessel, and I do not. I almost said vessel again, just for funsies. Oh, Over here, please. Okay. Now, I'm guessing things don't get auto-moved. No. I wonder if there'd be a way to do that. Also, I wonder if there's a faster way. I think, can I transfer crew from here? Okay, I can. I wonder if that's something hotkeyable. Send all the titanium over. Actually, the raw iron, because you're going to process every bit of the raw stuff. Honestly, the coils too. I don't know if you have enough room for all of it, but that's going to be the idea. And then, if I switch over here, there we go. Titanium is now being produced. Okay. No one in the crew are busy. Cool. So I did mine out all that. I'll come back over here and I'll remove the point. I mean, I can remove it from here, but I'm just going to make sure. And again, I might still want to be making things like the hypercoils, for example, which means I want to mine out copper. If I find carbon, oh, like that, just a little C, we're going to want to mine that out. Or diamonds. Maybe do I want to strip mine this entire solar system before we move on? Really get ourselves established for whatever might come next. We can make weapons with sulfur, but I think that I don't know how valuable that is. Maybe it's very valuable. I don't know. Yeah, and gold, which is worth by itself, which you might just sell off. There we go. Pick that up. Everyone's back. Copper. Now, this would be the sort of thing that would be really fun with multiplayer, because you can play this game multiplayer, and I could definitely see a situation where one player may be focusing on just clearing out baddies, another player's focusing on mining, bring it over to like a manufacturing station that is run by another player or collectively run by players. I don't know if ships are individually owned by players or simply currently being controlled by a particular player. This would go a little faster if I was over on this side. Nice pathing there, buddy. I really thought you'd be able to make it through there, but I mean, I could be going into manual mode if I wanted to. And we'll do another copper over here. And yeah, we have our own coil factory over here. So we are converting all the copper into coils in, I was gonna say in real time. That's not really, but in place, in situ, right? In place, and immediately we're converting these coils, this copper. So it actually is quite valuable to mine the copper. Especially if we might still be upscaling it to hypercoils. Although the thing with the hypercoils is that we don't want to convert all the copper to regular coils. And it comes down again to the one interesting idea. Oh, right. The coils only get stored somewhere if I've assigned a coil storage. Otherwise, it's going to sit here and be full. And then we build the hypercoil one to do. Yeah, so I'd probably want to reset that. Okay, you're cleared. I mean, maybe just selling the coils for now just to be easy is fine. So I'm looking. I'm not going to do any more copper. There we go. But carbon. Because, yeah, I'm going to want to diamond you up. And you know what goes well with diamonds? Gold. I guess that's true. I mean, they're, you know, you can use them to make jewelry, so. Now, I think in this game, we just sell the gold as is. Although, I don't know. Maybe there's some advanced stuff that uses the gold. Maybe we should store it rather than sell it. I don't know what all the parts are, what all the production chains are. And it might be very good for us at this point to unlock the remaining factories. The factories are expensive, but they're clearly very big potential money makers. Iron, copper, dry stuff, iron, copper, uranium. So I know you can enrich this, which does get used for a few different build things. Heck, we can get around to making nukes. I'm just a little bit worried that nukes might backfire on us sometimes. And, oh, there was another titanium over here. And give us some nasty surprises. And for all I know, they destroy too much of our loot. It's entirely possible. I think I should have left the sensor on this. Yeah, we're skipping over a bunch of copper. It's fine. And I guess I didn't really need to put down the placeholders. Well, I sort of do, because I don't necessarily spot the titanium when we're flying by, especially with the more limited sensor over here. So we know we got some over there, which conceivably I might have missed. Control M. Delete that. Good. And I think, I was going to say, I think it's probably pretty easy to miss the carbon as well. It's just a C in a sea of CUs. Yeah, definitely not a lot of titanium. Now, I'm wondering about not taking down our factory base. Now, obviously, well, I was going to say, obviously, we can't move it from one district to another, but that's not true. There's no reason we can't put some engines on there and move it with us. Hey, I wonder what happens if we leave the ship behind when we jump to another sector. Is it still being simulated? It is in multiplayer, I think. I'm pretty sure you can have people go to different star systems. I guess there's no loading screen, actually. So I'm betting we can have things in different sectors. This game's quite interesting. And we are still only scratching the surface of it. Very hard to see anything here with the clouds. Oh, hello, gold. There's gold in them there asteroid hills. Okay, done. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Give me that titanium. Thank you. Sulfur, copper. Trying to wiggle waggle a little bit. Ooh. Just increase the range of what we see. Yeah, maybe we just bank the gold. I was going to say, I think there was a carbon in there. And there is. I was going to say, I think I turned around too quick. And I did. All right, I'm hoping that this is being fairly profitable, because we are spending some amount of time in here. Now, it might not be immediately obvious, because we're not selling everything right away, especially because we're not processing everything right away. Copper, copper, carbon. Okay. And yeah, very limited sensor range here. Saw several coppers, but there we go. There's a carbon. What was that sound? Just random background noise? Or something nefarious? Yeah, I think this thing should be upgraded with sensors. Alright. I think we've already come through this area. I mean, there are more asteroid fields over here. Actually, I really should pop my head in here. Off the main asteroid belt. I know there's some others, but no. Alright, that's fine. Alright. Come over here. Hop to the unnamed ship. We gotta rename our own as well. And I was gonna say, hold on, can I communicate with my own? Oh, there's the easiest way to do it. Hey, hey, hey! Because you can use the N key to open up the comms. Restock right. Okay, there's some convenient functions over here. Restocks the resource to capacity. You're gonna... Okay. Yeah, you're just sending this, which is what we use for mining. But the other thing I could do is I could say transfer excess from left ships. It's a little weird because this is restock the right. This is resource from. Okay, reset. Oh. Okay. Here's a test. So I have 106 titanium on the Loomer right now, which is what our current ship we're flying is called. And it's transferring 20. Now I'm betting... Oh, I can't reset this. Hang on a sec. Let me try this again. Okay, now you're blank. If I say excess from left. Okay, no, you just do the 20. What I'm wondering is if I go over here, let's say, because I'm assuming 20 is the most we can fit in here. Probably 5 per stack, and there's 4 stacks. If I go here and say, listen, titanium, I want all this to be a titanium storage area. And then, oh, and hold on. Was that raw titanium? It was, as opposed to tri-steel. Good. And then I flip back over here, and I say this again, and I say, transfer access or restock, which seems to be equivalent in the situation. 55. Yep. Which is the most I can move over. You have more storage than that, yeah? Oh, maybe you didn't. But, well, it still sent this over, so we might want to mess more for convenience with the specialized storage for stuff like that. Now, speaking of, over here, if I'm actually not worried about the ship being attacked, and I'm not, I feel like one of the best things we can do with this bad boy is dramatically increase its storage capacity. We can remove some of these guns and stuff, but that actually seems fairly convenient as is. And I've got some money. Can we build the diamond thing, or we were short on it? No, we can do this. There we go. So that is happening. Isn't it? It wasn't in blueprint mode. Are you not in range to... I mean, you can communicate with this, so I'm assuming you can be sent things. You have an airlock. Why aren't you really moving? Or not why you're not moving. It's not actually what I was asking. Why aren't you building is what I meant. But I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't... The position, in a sense, doesn't matter here, as long as all the directions are covered, which they already are at this point. But yeah, let's just give you a little foursome of things here. I guess you're not going to build that either. I tell you to do this and do that. And you still have these... No door, but... So you're not built. Like, there's a door here. Okay, no, there we go. Cancel. Repair. Okay, hold on. This is counting as damaged. Alright. But I'm still confused. I tell you to do this. Okay, now building is happening. What was going on? I mean, I'm fully prepared to accept that I was doing something wrong, but what? Wait. Why are you refusing to finish this? Why are you refusing to finish this? Okay, now I'll tell you to repair. Guys, I'm weirded out. Also, you people don't seem to be doing anything. Why are you delivering power? Oh, well, that is actually legit lacking a door. Which is weird, because normally they auto-build them, but something is clearly going bizarre. Okay. This station can now move. We'll put it there. I'm not worried about it being shoved out into space because it does have its own station keeping capabilities. Okay. I feel like I'm still mostly just getting more questions than answers. It's possible. Oh, maybe there's no door to this room. Oops. There was no door there. So maybe it's not getting powered because it doesn't have any material yet, but that's not the case. All right, so switching back over to my so-called loomer. Radio these guys. I mean, it really could be everything. Okay, there you go. It is transferring more. We've seen this before. This complaint about, like, not enough airlocks. Are we getting... Dude, learn to drive. Oh my god. Can you... Okay. Bizarre, but sure. I think this ship probably needs more crew. Actually, here's a good question. If I go into there, yeah, suggested 10, which we've got, but we could fit in a couple more. So, yeah, let's steal a couple more crew over here to bring it up to 12, just to give us some extra capacity. Diamond smelter made diamonds. And right, it won't unload from here currently. But that's okay. We can build them on the fly as we need things. You do have, I think that's a lot of carbon. So I can do diamond-specific storage. But then, yeah, I don't like losing the general purpose storage. I wonder if there's a setting that it can say, listen, constantly empty. Maybe that's... No. Yeah, I was gonna say, maybe there's a setting to say, like, just empty the manufacturing things, and it's set to 0. But that doesn't appear to be the case. And again, if I go and say, hey, make this into a diamond storage, then it happens. We weren't short of storage space. You can see there's plenty over there. And now it's going to process more, but it's not going to move them. I wonder, if I were trying to build a ship here, and I needed more diamonds than we had, would it let me do it? Because what could happen is a ship that's being built here, presumably, I'm hoping they can share supplies when it comes to building. So a ship, it clearly does, because when we built a new ship, it used our own supplies. So if I built a ship here that used a bunch of diamond, and I could store up to 10, I think, in here, and let's say I needed 12. Currently, it doesn't even let me lock in the blueprint if I don't have enough diamonds around. But let's say I had 10 diamonds here and a bunch of carbon. Clearly, I could use these 10, produce more from the carbon, and build a ship. I suspect it won't work. The only part of the game, and I might just be missing something, but so far, the only part of the game that I really don't like is the manufacturing, not by default, dumping to a storage bay. And I can't think of a good reason why they chose to have that work that way. Now, there is the supply chain mode. Link factories, reactors, and storage to the ship system that they should supply. Cancel. I want to cancel. How do I? I'm very confused. I'm trying to set add supply link. Right click. To here. How do I cancel the existing link? Oh, trash can? There it is. Okay, hold on. Okay. Add supply link. Okay, because this... Oh, no, I see. Hold on. This is selected, and I thought I was drawing a line. There we go. Now I've... There we go. Now this container here... So it's still a little bit weird. I mean, in theory, I could do this. And then just be like, listen. I don't care. Just dump the diamonds somewhere. I don't have to specify that these are diamond storages. Which is good. I just have to say... You're allowed to go somewhere. All right. Well, that's something. And yeah, the mining ship, I think in general should mostly be empty. Like if I have literally anything. Yeah, it's not considering these. Maybe because there's nothing that could be considered an input on the other side. Actually, don't do the hypercoils because we can just sell the hypercoils. But otherwise, dump everything. And then, yeah, from here, I'll just sell the hypercoils because we do need some raw cash. And we can make more hypercoils. And we'll add those extra things here. Yeah, and then over here, we can get the coil assembly and the hypercoil one. Just come here, drop raw copper. And that'll just change just fine. We'll probably want to output the hypercoils to storage in the same way that we did the diamonds. But we don't have to worry about that for the coils, because basically they'll get made here. If they accumulate, that's fine. Like, because I don't want too many coils to be made because we also need the raw copper to go into hypercoil. So that should work out perfectly fine. That self-balances in a way that's satisfying. All right, well, what I might do is I might just go and do a bunch more mining of at this point, pretty much anything. We've got the extra cash. I probably will extend my little processor. The only thing I would like, right, is if let's say I do this. I would love it if the ship could somehow be told to, like, auto-rotate to the right angle to engage these lasers. I mean, I could have lasers on every side of the ship and just sort of vaguely sit in the middle, although it's not close enough to do that. And I don't currently have any steel processing, but I could do this. I don't know how much of a moneymaker the steel part is, but it's kind of convenient to just box select the whole area and, yeah, just tell the ship, just go nuts. Anyway, we'll put the cut in here. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.